Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are. Are you well? Are you good? We are only 14 minutes away from kick-off. A City take on newly promoted Leeds at the Etihad Stadium. Looking to bounce back after a very tumultuous week for Manchester City fans. About to see if I can... I'm going to throw this mince pie wrapper. Do you think I can make the bin in the corner over there? Ignore the mess. The bin's in the corner over there near the... It's next to there. It's like there. See if I can make it. This will tell you if we're going to win today or not. Hit the post. So there we go. There's an omen for you. We're not going to win. So I've started off poorly there. I didn't get it in the back of the bin. Anyway, yeah, but City take on Leeds. Hopefully Haaland's finish is better than my finish, and I've just put it wide. This is an important game of football for Manchester City to decelerate this slide that we're on currently. You know, 2 losses after the morale boosting 3-0 win against Liverpool, which turned out to be not that big a deal in the end, let's be honest with you. I enjoyed that game. We all looked at it with a lot of joy, and it turns out Liverpool are just shite, and it didn't actually mean anything in the first place. But yeah, either way, this should be fun, hopefully, you know. And look, I know they've been poor, but we still need a result today, and not just a result, we need a performance today, not to convince ourselves that we can win the league, just to convince some of these players that they're actually better than what we've seen recently. Hang on, let me just grab some props so I can get my laptop higher so I can see the game. 1 second. But yeah, like I am looking forward to this. I want a reaction. I think the lineup is telling. I think the lineup's telling. I think who's not involved and who is involved is also telling. I think there's been an awful lot of change. I think Guardiola is expecting more from some players. I'm expecting a lot more from some players, and I want, I said I want a convincing win today. Not to show us that we can win the league, just to show that these players, I want some self-belief. I want a bit of arrogance. I want to destroy them. Like, City should win them. They should absolutely batter this side today, just because they need to. Guardiola was very critical in the press conference. Not necessarily critical. What's the word I'm looking for? More sort of like fatherly, but sort of disappointed at the same time, suggesting that we didn't believe and we didn't try, and not try in the sense that we didn't work, but didn't try in the sense that there was no bravery. And I agree with that, unfortunately. I think City were sort of spineless against Leverkusen. No one wanted to be the guy to take hold of the game. No one wanted to make a mistake. And if you don't want to make a mistake, you don't do anything brave at the same time. It's a cowardly way to live, to be scared of your own shadow. And I felt that's what City were. They were scared of their own stats. They were scared of their own pass completion. They were scared of a fail comp on Twitter. They were scared of making a mistake and not being in the team. Well, I'll tell you fucking what. You don't do anything right, you don't get in the team either. Like, keeping the ball is not doing something right. If you got to affect the game. You got to win your challenges. You know, we all love a trier. We love a guy who, even with limited ability, will work their arse off and get stuck in. That stuff's more important. And that's what Guardiola wants to see. He wants to see players who are going to absolutely give their all and try their best and play with bravery. As Guardiola once said about John Stones, play with balls. You know what I mean? You have to have that. You've got to be the bravest person in the room, because that's what it takes to win the top trophies. You have to be strong and willing. Heaven forbid, you know, you make a mistake. Who cares? You know, I don't blame the guy who takes a shot, you know, after he's earned a shot. I suppose the guy who meekly looks up and passes it to someone else instead. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. Like, yeah, like, I don't know. I want to see players who are brave. That's what I want to see. Because brave players win trebles. Brave players win league titles. Brave players do wonderful things. Brave people do special things. Cautious ones don't. I only know, but I can be a cautious person. Sometimes I wish I was braver, but this is why I'm not a millionaire, man. You know, I'm not elite at anything. I'm just good at most things, but not brave enough to be great at anything. You know, and I think you have to be brave to be great. You have to take risks that others don't, and that's what I want to see today from Guardiola City. So when I say I want a convincing performance, I don't need City to prove they can win the league. No, I need them to prove to themselves that they are quality footballers, and that is the point. It's not about winning today. It is. Hopefully we win. But it's more about, what can you say? What can you say? You know, what can you say to everyone watching? And that's what I'm excited for. We'll see. Give us something to cheer. No, not the Etihad today. No, I'm back in a couple of weeks' time. You beat them 7-0, exactly. Batter them. I want to see City aggressive. I want to see City coming out of people. And do you know who's brave? Do you know who I'll tell you is fucking brave? What the one player that is relentless, that tries and tries and tries and tries and tries in a very a position where you get judged by a stats more than anything. Who do you think I'm talking about? Like, and I one player I admire, even if I've always sometimes been up and down their quality, I will never deny their relentlessness. Who do you think I'm on about? I'll be curious to see what you guys think. Yeah, in the chat, let me know what you think I'm talking about. I'm just curious to see if you're on the same wavelength with me. Dunzoy absolutely got it straight away. Bang on, mate. Jeremy Doku. That is bravery. I love Jeremy Doku for his relentlessness. You're absolutely right, mate. Jeremy Doku is, yeah, and Danny got it as well. It's Doku. It's Doku. Like, Doku is fucking brave. And that's what I admire. And that's what I think Guardiola admires. I admire players who are brave and relentless. You know, he's not scared to make a mistake. But that guy wants to affect a game, doesn't he? And it's just in his head. He's fierce, he's competitive. Doku is competitive, and I like that. Do you know what? Maybe Doku isn't the most talented in terms of finishing and all that kind of stuff, but that man is fucking... God loves a trier, as they say, and that guy's a trier, isn't he, Doku? So fair play to him. But yeah, who goes the wing, you reckon? Fuller Bernardo? I don't know, mate. What I do hope we see, though, is that whoever's on the wing tucks inside. I sort of hope... Depends on the situation. I want Nunes to get forward, and then he fills on the wing and tuck inside. What I sort of hope... I'll show you the team. Let's talk about the team here. Here's the team. Have I got it? Have I got a lineup builder anywhere? Let me go to the lineup builder, and we'll do it together. We'll build this team. It always defaults to red, you bastards. Give me a bit of blue in there. I can't even leave it on for the purpose of a graphic. So let's build this to Donnarumma, O'Reilly, Josko, Diaz, Nunes. I don't know why O'Reilly's gone small there. Apologies. Nico G, Silva, Foden, Doku, Haaland, Reinders. I think it's... For example, if Foden's out wide... I suspect Reinders will be a bit further up like that. Doc will be over here. If Foden's that wide, I want to see your man Nunes getting overlapping. And I guess it'll be something like that. And O'Reilly maybe tucking in. I want to see something like that potentially then. You know, that's how it should be if Foden's that wide. And that means Foden can drift in. Nunes can overlap. But Marmoush isn't starting, unfortunately, Jerry. I know I probably would have played Marmoush too, but he's got for Reinders today. Yeah, and I think, do you know what? El Dunzo's made a good point there. El Dunzo said in the chat, to be honest, I feel like today's lineup is a wake-up call to our wingers. He said Bob's not even in the squad. I fucking love Oscar Bob, but I am sort of bored. I said about, who remembers? I said about 2-3 months ago in the videos at the start of the season, I'm a little bit worried he's lost something. And everyone was like, oh, he's coming back from injury, blah, 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 etc. And you're all right. But I got like a bit of criticism for that. But you got to bear in mind, this is a guy, me, who's been watching Oscar Bob for like 5 years. And I know Oscar Bob since he was 16 when he joined Manchester City. I've been watching him for a long time, and I know how talented he is. And I know when the players play within themselves. And I was saying that I was a bit worried that Oscar Bob is just playing within himself a little bit for whatever reason, tactically, you know, confidence after the injury. Like, I don't know, man. It's just like, I feel like there's a bit of Oscar Bob. There's a lot more of Oscar Bob to give. And I think maybe it's confidence. Whatever it is, he needs to find it within himself. Yeah, I don't know. And Oscar Bob, yeah. He's a nice boy. I think he's a bit teacher's petty, Oscar Bob. Which is great and all that, but like, I think he needs to be a lot more just a fucking knobhead. He needs to be a 10% more knobhead. I don't mean that in a bad way, you know what I mean? It's like Mahrez was 10% more knobhead than Bob, like a lot more. And knobhead in terms of like, nah, I'm more important. My needs are a bit more important. Like, I want players who think about themselves a little bit more than just the ones who entirely think about the team. Up front, forwards need to be a little bit about themselves. Like, midfielders need to be like 50-50. No, they need to be about the team entirely, you know? And I think everyone across the pitch, like, every player across the pitch who's not a forward needs to be 100% about the team. It's just how it is. Maybe creative midfielders, attacking midfielders need to be a bit about themselves. But anyone who's from the centre in terms of, like, backwards, they need to be about the team. But forwards need to be, like, 30% team, no, like 70% team, but 30% themselves. Because I think that little bit of ego makes them goal scorers, you know? And maybe I'm wrong there, but it feels that way, doesn't it? Like, you feel that they care. You know, great great forwards. I feel like they care about their stats. I feel like they care about, you know, they care about scoring. They're the you know what forwards are? You know, the forwards are the lead singer. The lead singer does like a bit of fame usually. You know, the great ones, they like it. And your defenders are your bass guitar, your bass guitar and your drums, your midfielders are that. You know, your attacking midfielders are lead guitar or whatever. If you're in a jazz band, your saxophone, I don't know. But attacking midfielders, your lead guitar, with a bit of ego there too. But you need your lead singer needs to be a bit about himself, don't they? They do need to be a bit about themselves, and that's what we're at here. And I think we've got too many fucking rhythm guitarists and not enough lead guitarists and singers. And that's how I feel about it. Like that, Donna Drummer. Hey, I like it, mate. No, I think, to be fair, EA said about Shirky trying to consciously be a team player. I think there's an element. What happens is usually, in anything in life, like if one person's over there and you're trying to stretch him to here, you stretch too far and then you snap back in the middle a little bit. I think Shirky will find when and when. He's trying right now to learn lessons, but he'll find the middle ground. Because even KDB and David Silva learned that a little bit under Guardiola. So I think Shirky will find that middle ground, but it's going to take a bit of time. I think there's a good chance, by the way, that Bernardo could be on the right. So if Bernardo's on the right, it looks like this. So Bernardo's on the right. We've got this with Foden there, Nunes sort of behind, Foden inside. Just two brothers. I mean, well, FG's always pretty much working at City, isn't he? LB potential. I mean, I don't think LB needs me, mate. I think he's doing really well on his channel. LB's watch-longs are a bit bigger than mine. I'm not particularly good at getting in the younger fans. I'm an old man who talks about his kids, and no one wants to watch that. Some of you guys do, but like I don't know. I'm not shouty enough, I think, for some of the young lads. I don't say bruv and breh. You know what I mean? no shade at LB at all. I'm not down with the kids, am I? I'm an old man, you know. So I think my watch-longs will never be as big as that. He's more entertaining me for a watch-long, I would argue. But I'm the mate of the pub, I guess. But he's probably like a big brother for some of you guys. That's what I'm aware of my niche anyway. Middle-aged blokes watch me. Some younger lads, some of you younger guys do too, but I think the younger guys who watch me are probably quite similar to me mentality-wise as well, you know, and that's awesome. So thank you for watching. I do appreciate everyone who comes over here and watches, by the way. You're all awesome. One, two. Can you hear me now? Does it sound alright? I don't know what caused that. Input, is that better? Is that alright, yeah? I don't honestly know what caused that. He just switched. LB hacked me. Oh, thank you, It Lucid. 19 years old, mate. It's really appreciated, mate. That's what I like, yeah. And blokes for the lasses as well, absolutely. Everyone's welcome here. All genders, all creatures, great and small. Everyone's welcome. Right, we're underway, guys. I don't know what happened there. My mic literally just stopped working and I changed the input and it worked again. So, AT from Sydney, nice. Where's everyone watching? Yeah, tell me where you're watching from and your age and stuff. It's interesting to know. I do think people who watch this channel have a certain mentality. I mean that in because I think I'm quite a particular type of person. If you've watched my channel for a long time, you know who I am. I'm sort of reasonably affable but level-headed, I would say, is my approach to life. Just quite a gentle person. And I think if you watch my channel, you probably appreciate a calmer viewpoint, maybe. Silver Keys, 45. I'm 40 from... I'm in Ramsbottom, but I'm actually from Stretford. Nice diagonal, by the way, to Guardiola there. Nunes, so Nunes has gone out wide, and Bernardo's sort of central. Oh, nice. Go on, Nunes. Oh! Beautiful start. Phil Foden. Fucking that is the start that you want. Come on, you Blues. Beautiful. Beautiful football. Bernardo inside to Nunes with a 1-2. Nunes cuts it back, and Phil Foden, top corner. Lovely little goal on the half volley. It was a volley, actually, full stop. That is how you start, isn't it? That is how you start. With the week that we've had, you know, crushing disappointment. Come out and make a statement. Come out and show you who Manchester City are. Wonderful diagonal from Guardiola out wide to Nunes. Brings it down beautifully. He gives the ball to Bernardo and he goes. He uses that pace of his. He cuts it back inside and Phil Foden. That's a hard finish. That's not an easy finish at all. He opens his body up like that and puts it in the roof of the net. A beautiful goal. Beautiful finish. And Man City 1-0. And I enjoyed that, man. I enjoyed that. That is the start that you need after a week like Manchester City have had. Leave no doubt about your intentions today. Come out and be aggressive. And Phil Foden, you beautiful man. I'm buzzing about that. Great goal. Lovely stuff. Ah, love it. Lovely stuff. That's what we wanted indeed. That is nice. That feels good. Keep it up, lads. Yo, Phil stepped up there with a goal, man. We said we needed a goal from someone else. I'm buzzing about that. Perfect start, that. Perfect start. He touched the ball once before that. I love the diagonal, by the way. The diagonal from Oscar Guardiola. If your stream's behind, by the way, oh, Julie, I can't do much, unfortunately. Sorry. Maybe pause my stream so you're sort of in time, you know what I mean? So, pause my stream until you say I'm not spoiling it for you, but then obviously you're going to be behind the commentary and stuff, but can't really do much about that. Sorry, pal. Oh, that's good news. I wanted to see Nunes getting forward. Not seen much of that recently. He's been a little bit deeper. That was nice, isn't it? You think, wouldn't you, Jerry? That would have been a lot easier, wouldn't it? We live and learn, I guess. Oh, I'm happy about that. Let me just get the score up. That's the Brentford game. Right, come on, City. There we go. The stats up for you. It's a good start, lads. A really good start. It's a really nice finish as well. Is the match audio too loud? I apologise if so. Lovely turn from Doku. Reinders is bursting forward. Oh, he's played it back there. He should have gone to Haaland. Three seconds. That's not much. I am bang on with the clock in the game, so I'm watching on Peacock in America, so it's pretty accurate. Can you hear the match audio quite loud? Or is it in the background? Because if it's in the background, that's, you know, I don't want to get copyright protected. See, it's like you're right, mate. I'm happy for Nunes too. And I'm enjoying, by the way, Doku getting the ability to drift central again. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we can send a statement against Leeds to anyone else, but I think we can send a statement to ourselves. Like, if City batter Leeds today, I don't think the Premier League are going to shudder, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't think we're not going to be like, oh... I just don't think, the Premier League is going to be scared if City beat Leeds by 5-0. But I think for the players, I think they need to... one of 3 ads. I mean, Hamilton, that's not me, mate. YouTube has gone mad for ads. It's the same for me, mate. I watch a video and it's like, it's an ad every 2 minutes. I think YouTube is, because of the economy, YouTube's just crazy with ads right now. I apologise for all that. I would say in general, I know a lot of people have ad blocker on, but it does help support a Manchester City fan. I know it's hard. Feel free to skip them. But the ads do sort of do help content creators. But I'm not automated. They're automated for what it's worth, so. Nice ball out wide from Nico to Doku, who is that Bogle. 40-second unskippables. Jesus, Ryan. Yeah, for what it's worth, it's the same on me, mate. I watch video game podcasts on YouTube, and the amount of ads is ridiculous. And the unskippable ones as well, as you're saying. Thanks, Hamilton. Appreciate it. But YouTube is pushing it. It's definitely not. It's all automated these days. I can't really change it during live streams. Yeah, Chelsea beating Arsenal would be great, wouldn't it? Shout out some of that invincibility already got. I know they're not invincibles, but the way they're playing right now. Ah, oh, Phil, mate. That's an easy pass to Bernardo there. You put far too much on that. It's a good start, a really good start. Phil Foden's now scored more Premier League goals than David Beckham and Yaya Toure. It's fair enough, Indigo. I mean, for what it's worth, the way premium works, mate, is I think some of the revenue that you pay for that goes towards the content creators that you watch. So, if you're watching my videos, mate, I likewise, Sean, I think it still helps me, actually. I think we get a decent cut, so. Oof. That's hasty there, Phil. That's silly, Reinders. It's giving a silly... It's premium good, by the way. I'm thinking about getting it. So Reinders is just bundled over a Leeds player like 25 yards from goal. It's a very sloppy... I mean, he just ran into him. It's silly. I'm thinking about getting premium, but using like a VPN to get it in like India, where it's like £2 a month. That's what my mate did. Apparently, it's like lots cheaper for a different country, and then only because when I put a YouTube video on, sometimes for my son, like some YouTuber or something like that, it's like it's just ads all constantly. I'm bored of him watching ads more than anything. Oh, it's a dangerous cross from Leeds. We've sort of just about handled it. More than Yaya and Beckham. It's impressive, isn't it? I tell you what, time is a lot kinder to a lot of these ex-legends than it is to modern players, because there isn't a billion comps of them on Twitter or, you know, intense analysis of stats and all that kind of stuff. It was just more vague, nostalgic memories for a lot of old footballers. I think, yeah, it's just a lot kinder. It's a lot kinder. Like, these players had bad games and bad spells and everything, like, you know, like everyone else, but he had bad seasons, but time doesn't tell you that. Beckham was talented. I remember him at his best. Beckham had one thing I will say. We talked an awful lot about mentality. Beckham had that mentality. One thing, yeah, Beckham was that guy. Like he had a big game mentality. Oh, good defending, Yosko. Ball in behind there. Offside. But Beckham, yeah, I hate to say it as a City fan, but Beckham would. He was a winner. He was a winner. He's a knobhead, don't get me wrong, but he was a winner. And as I said, I think you have to be a little bit in it for yourself to be an elite footballer, like to be like a little bit in it for yourself. And I think he was a bit. Not like an all-timer special, but a top-class player at his very best. City giving the ball nicely, spreading it out. Diaz on the ball as it currently stands. Should I try some commentary as he on the radio? 1-0 City, 10 minutes gone at the Etihad Stadium. Ruben Diaz, the ball deep in his own half. Puts it out wide to Phil Foden. Goes out to Nunez. Foden drifting back inside. Back to Diaz, but it's offside for the referee. Usually this is where you'd have, co-commentator, and you go, so what do you think of Manchester City start so far? Random ex-Manchester City player. Yeah, it's been a good start from the lads. They got that early goal and they kept it really, they're keeping it, keeping the ball reasonably high up the pitch. Leeds have got an awful lot to do. It could be a setback for them. Only 10 minutes in, but that goal is important given the weekend's result. Now Leeds looking to respond. Alistair, man, that's it. Ryan has done really well to get forward. Skips past one challenge and plays the ball slightly off radar though, in Erling Haaland, miles away. It's really hard to commentate, commentating is really hard. I've watched what's he called, Mike Miney, top bloke, Mike from BBC, who's now all over TV because he's really good. I watched him do it, and you realise how good they are, like professional commentators. I don't think I am, Victor. You'd be surprised, mate. It's very hard. They paint a picture which is incredibly hard to do. I'll try for 2 minutes. But I'm on about commentary, actual commentary on radio. It's hard. Ball back to Donnarumma, who weighs up his options. Considers going short. And Phil Foden shows for him. But he stands on the ball. No one's showing for Donnarumma until Foden takes it, does well in a tight space, but gives the ball away sloppily. He does win the free kick, though, but we've got to be careful there. I've had zero practice, Victor. I've never tried it, but it's hard. I know it's... Every time when I watch him do it, I realise how hard it is. Bernardo takes a quick free kick to Ruben Diaz, gets the ball back from Ruben Diaz, and he works his way forward to Nico Gonzalez. Bernardo carries the ball up the pitch, dictating from deep, the Portuguese midfielder, captain this season. One of the criticisms of the game midweek, very critical of the over selection. Bernardo's got a lot to prove today. The leader, a regular winner. Trying. It's hard. City currently working the ball across their back line. No rush to get the ball forward as always. Got that early goal. 13 minutes on the clock. It's been a good start for Guardiola's side. Josko to Diaz. Out wide to O'Reilly. Steps inside, but back to Josko Vardiol. Bernardo currently the deepest of Manchester City's midfielders, taking the ball off centre-backs. Diaz and Vardiol splitting, and Bernardo dictating from deep. All that experience of the treble winner, the captain, as he spreads the ball outside to Nico O'Reilly. O'Reilly's got space in front of him. Opens his legs. Those long, rangy legs, but goes back inside to Reinders, who works the ball outside to Bernardo Silva. Again, on the ball an awful lot right now, the little Portuguese player. Out wide to Nunez, his compatriot. Of course, pivotal with that early assist for Phil Foden. City working the ball up the pitch nicely here. I'm trying. Bernardo Silva back on the ball at the heart of everything. Doku drifts centrally. Oh, couldn't quite find the space. Looking to get in that same space he was so good against United in when he skipped past Luke Shaw, but he was hounded out quickly by a determined Leeds defence. There we go. There's my attempt at commentary. Probably not, Simon. There's a bit too many rested, wasn't it? Very kind of you, Victor. Very kind. I politely disagree. I think I practiced a lot. I could do it. Absolutely. But, like, to top level, maybe not. I bet there is, like... I can do... this sounds really arrogant, but I can do most things quite well. I think, like, you can do well with most things if you know how to copy. Like, I know how to copy really well. I know it sounds like a really strange thing to say, but... Like, mannerisms and... Yeah, I just noticed like cadence, and I can copy things quite well. High foot. We just wasted a free kick. It came to nothing. Nemetcha, former City player. He scored a couple of goals recently, hasn't he, for Leeds? I'm in commentary voice now. I need to get out of getting back to colloquial conversation voice. Just showing the replay again of the goal. Nunes did really well there. It's a really nice finish from Phil. That's hard, that finish, you know. That's a lovely finish. He's guided that in off the crossbar. Yeah, Mr. Fark was fuming at that goal. I don't think you can Savino either. You're welcome to come to Sweden and fail badly in medicine. I can never work in medicine. Sounds so and my brain can't be around bad news a lot. I am an optimistic pessimist is the way I describe myself. I couldn't do medicine and things like that. I can't be reminded of the fragility of life often. I can't watch the news. I'm aware bad shit happens. I'm aware awful shit happens, and if I think about it too much, I could never work in medicine. I admire anyone who can, but I can't be reminded of bad things a lot. I just get depressed. There's more good news than bad, but the bad news does stick with me. I know what you're getting at, mate. You're absolutely right. And obviously, you're helping people fundamentally, so that's a very positive thing. But yeah, I don't know, man. But now I've got kids as well. Like the news just terrifies me. And what I like the best thing about having kids is that it opens up your heart in a way that you never felt was possible. But oh my God, life is scary. I love so deeply that it's so profoundly terrifying at the same time. I'm sure any parents in the chat will understand what I'm on about there. But the way that your love ability just goes, but it's so scary, man. I am every day after a wonderful day with my boys, I have like half an hour of going, oh my God, I'm terrified of life because they're so fragile. I look at them on the monitor sleeping, and I'm like, I can't even talk about choking up. Terrifying. So. Nunes is looking good today. I'll go away from the deep life stuff because I get very boring when I go on about that stuff. Cross to Haaland. He couldn't quite get on the end of it. It was Doku, of course. Everything goes through Doku these days. He is one of our better players. Nearly found Foden with that through ball before. Doku's genuinely really creative, isn't he, these days? Nope. Oh, Phil. Ah, blocked. Good football. So Doku again creating to O'Reilly. Doku's our best player at the moment. O'Reilly cuts it back. Phil's shot blocked, and Nico G's shot deflected over the bar as well. Everything goes through Doku. Everything goes through Doku. I don't think Phil could have done much there. The guy is just defending, to be fair. Oh, decent cross there. Guardiola got the end of it. I don't know how Arsenal's so good at set pieces. I think they've just mastered having big fuckers who can make a certain run that they get there first. I don't know how you stop it. I think heading is though. It is. It is like it's a sort of similar mentality to finishing. Some people are just better at heading the ball, and they've got a collection of players who are all incredibly aggressive in the air. I don't think you can teach it really. I think it's a mentality thing. Like some people just win headers better than others because they just read it really well. Oh, unlucky Doku. Like, some people can win the ball so well defensively when it comes to attacking. It's just about movement. It's about knowing where to... Doku, man, he's our best player. What has Ruben doing? I don't know. Diaz left foot 25 yards. I don't know what he's thinking there. I mean, we go back to bravery though. We can't tell players not to have long range shots and then tell them to be brave, then tell them not to go for it if they fancy it. Like, there has to be an element of vibe it out your footballers. So as much as it's frustrating, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So I don't mind people taking a shot if they feel they want to take a shot. Honestly, Doku to O'Reilly is our best attacking threat. So I've got a soft spot for the Domination brothers, actually, to an extent, because I used to watch them an awful lot when they were in the academy side, and I chatted to the parents an awful lot. So they're talking about them on the commentary now. Yeah, so they're both German born, but the family moved to England. And I used to chat to Felix and Lucas's mum and dad an awful lot of games, and they, for a while, both of them would chat to me if they saw me. I saw Lucas in a Trafford Centre once, Felix in the Trafford Centre, in the Vans store, actually. And I brief chat to him. Really, they were nice lads, yeah. Nice lads. And talented footballers too. I'm glad they've had good careers. A lot of the academy lads have done well in the end. I don't think we'll buy some menu in January. I can't decide on some menu. Oh, Vardial, mate. Vardial wasted a free header. It's come back to Foden, who's walloped it a goal, and I admire that. Good. Great save as well from the keeper. You've got to do better than that. It's a great save from the keeper. I mean, it's going in. It's a brilliant save. There is a goal! Come on! Josko! I thought you were lying, Ryan, in the chat. Josko Vardiol pokes it in on the line. We get the set-piece goal. We scored from a corner! 2-0. Lovely stuff. Beautiful stuff. 2-0. Sorry, don't worry about the spoiler, mate. I didn't believe you, being honest, mate. A beautiful whipped in. I mean, it's a great cross, by the way. O'Reilly's won the ball. It's fallen loose to Vardial. I mean, by the way, we cannot complain about impeding goalkeepers. Bernardo has absolutely just impeded their goalkeeper. We definitely can't. Bernardo's definitely just done that. Yeah, we complained about that a lot recently, haven't we? You're checking if Guardiola's offside because he's not, obviously. What are they waiting for? What's going on here? Oh, I know we didn't get it, but I'm saying that's what we complained about. What are they doing, man? What are they doing? What's taking so long? What are they actually doing? Can we have some kind of commentary? That's a good point, Sean. Bernardo's offside when the heads that. He touches the keeper. Yeah, look. I think that's a good point. What's it given? There's standard. Boom! We got it. We got the goal. No complaints here. Look, for what it's worth, if they want people to, if they allow people to wrestle with the keeper, that's fine. At least it's consistent at our end, at least. Because Donnarumma doesn't get him given, so at least I'm not going to fucking complain there. But that is the same thing that we've complained about a billion times. So, not that I give a shit as a City fan, but you know, we'll take it 2-0 up. It's a scruffy goal from a corner, and they're always giving against us. Let's not complain, Sean. Let's just be happy that happened and crack on. I agree it takes too fucking long, by the way. How does that take so long? There is no justification how long it takes, by the way. Just don't get it. 2-0 anyway. How you doing, Odin? Better week, mate. It's a much better week. You're right, John. They'll have 2 minutes at a time. Even drawing lines should be. You shouldn't have to draw the lines. They're not getting a fucking protractor out, are they? You know, like, it should just be automated. Anyway, so far looking good, and we deserved it as well. We've been the better side. By a way, to be honest, it's been easy. Handball there. The line should. I don't. There's no way the line shouldn't just be. It's such easy technology to, you know. It's a pitch. It's a rectangle. The lines should appear on the screen immediately. It's such easy technology to implement. I saw a clip of 2013 from 2013, Aguero scoring Chelsea on Twitter earlier. And like they immediately, the Sky cameras just dropped a line to show you before VAR was even thing. And it took like half a second. It was mad. It was so easy. The Metch has just ballooned a chance over from a decent angle. Jim from American Pie. Good reference, Odin. Bit scruffy defending here. Vardiol could not get control of it. Goes out wide to Nunez, who shows the Metch onto his left foot. He's left-footed, but he couldn't keep it down. Both fullbacks with assists, by the way. Done, Phil. Well done, Phil. Sweeping up in midfield there. Should I do some more commentary again? My radio commentary. City 2-0 up, in control of the game, working the ball from deep. No chance of City will take the foot off the gas after midweek. A lot to prove today. Bernardo carrying the ball aggressively up the wing, who doesn't go out wide to Nunez. Instead cuts back inside and feeds the ball to Ruben Diaz, who works it centrally to Nico Gonzalez. Nico looks up, plays to Nico O'Reilly, who's drifted more central with Doku out wide. Something we've seen an awful lot of City this season. O'Reilly carries on a run towards the back post, currently the furthest forward, but Diaz plays out wide to Bernardo Silva anyway. Bernardo very much pulling the strings, plays a 1-2 with Nunez and another 1-2-3 with Nunez, but works it centrally to Tijjani Reinders. Oh, a lovely drop of the shoulder from Reinders, but couldn't quite squeeze the pass through to Bernardo Silva. Haaland, but you can't tell because radio commentary got it wrong. And Leeds recover the ball rarely, but give it straight back to Donnarumma. City with another chance to build attack from deep. Leeds, it's not looking good for them so far. Half an hour into the game, 33 minutes gone on the clock, 2-0 down. Probably felt slightly aggrieved by the goal, but with consistency with the goal given against City the other day, you'd have to say it's probably a fair decision from the referee if you want that consistency. If Donnarumma wasn't adjudged to have been impeded, then neither was the Leeds keeper. Doku and O'Reilly, City's biggest threat today, arguably down that left-hand side. I really encourage a link up between the pair. Doku been at the heart of everything City have done good so far. City work the ball out wide to Bernardo Silva. Can't get past the full-back, but does win a corner for Manchester City. Nonto's not happy with that. He thinks it should be a goal kick, but unfortunately it's going to be another corner for the boys in blue. How's my commentary again? 4 corners for City so far. Of course, went close with the 1-2 before that and scored with the last one. Phil Foden stood over the ball. Another in-swinger with big targets to aim for. Haaland already pushing and shoving. Makes the near post run. Clears him and comes out to Nunez. He puts it right back out to Phil Foden. Oh, go on. Oh, Reinders from distance puts it over the crossbar. It's not that far away, is he, from Reinders, that? He's only like that far over. We go back to bravery and so on and conviction. Like, I know it's just Wolves and they were shit, but there was a lot of conviction and bravery from Reinders in that first game. Like he took risks, dribbling past people, a clever pass. You're probably right, Sean. Hopefully. I'm incredibly distracted because my wife's sending me photos of my 2 sons on Santa's sleigh at a garden centre. We're wearing a City kit, and both of them are grinning their heads off, and it's beyond beautiful. Go on, City. 3-0 at half time would be nice, wouldn't it? The pace of the Premier League is absurd. I saw the stats. I remember I was doing some research on Sven Nipan, the lad who went on loan to Middlesbrough, and I read an article about how Middlesbrough is a great place for him to go to learn the pace of the Premier League, and I saw these charts about the stats of how much the Premier League runs compared to every league, and it's absurd. Like it's not even close. Like the time you get on the ball is substantially less compared to other leagues. It's such an intensely hard league to adapt to, more than it ever has been, because the teams are way more physical than ever, more organised and structured. Because of Pep's done it. Like the way that Pep's come over here and dominated football, a rebound of that has been this intense focus on structure and physicality. Like the only way to compete with the technical genius of Manchester City, and then on top of that, City's physicality in the treble era, when you had geniuses on the ball, but you had big tough bastards as well would run at you. Was to get stronger, faster and more organised. So right now, more than ever in the history of English football, it's just so hard. It's so hard to find a minute of space, and it's intensely more so than any other league. So I think this is why a lot of midfielders can come to this league and just struggle. Yeah. Ah, look, Kiwi Tinted Scott. I'm in Thirsk. Where's Thirsk? I don't know where Thirsk is, mate. Sounds Scottish. All the Blues. It's getting a bit colder, isn't it? As it gets darker. Put my fleece on. Haaland is playing. Not beyond the ball much, though. The difference is mad. It's so much. Yeah, it's just more than they can adapt to be honest, Charlie, a lot of them. It's like... Oh, Andy Scott from you. Oh, okay, it's a different name, isn't it, mate? I didn't recognise. Hope you're well, mate, and the family as well. Phil, centrally. Lovely ball to Nunes in behind. Can't find anyone there. I think he needs to go a bit deeper than that. North Yorkshire. It sounds very Scottish. We've been very good value for the lead, though, to be fair. It's deserved. We've been utterly dominant. So, Nico Riley's last 4 Premier League appearances at home, 3 assists and a goal. So, 4 goals and assists in 4 games at the Etihad Stadium. He's loving it here. Goal against Bournemouth and assists against Liverpool, Leeds and Everton so far. O'Reilly's a lock-in at the moment, isn't he? I want to see Aït-Nouri as well. I like him, but I think Nico Riley has to start. It's mental not to. They're just showing the offside graphic. I have no idea. No idea what that even means. It's slowed down a bit. The sting of the game has gone out because City obviously have the second goal now, which is the sort of the cushion that you'd expect for City. Well, want for City at this point. And they're going to slow it down, obviously. Shouldn't do, though. We're not consciously doing it, but I think subconsciously it's hard not to take a breather. Reinders got a free kick in a good spot here. Reinders drives forward, but he's been nudged in the back, so we've got a shot like 20 yards out. The Metro with his dodgy tash is giving the free kick away. Yeah, it's definitely a free kick, to be fair. Go for it, Phil. Whip it in, mate. Closer than that. No, I don't know, Sean, but boo to them. Oh yeah, we're November related, you're right. Right, so we're going to do this free kick here, lads. Just shoot, Phil. Fuck it. Go for it, mate. I see. It's just a banana now. Reinders into the wall. Nyonto, there's a wonder kid for you. When he was sort of failed. Remember when everyone sort of Nyonto was briefly wanted by a lot of teams? Very briefly. Go on, Doku. Ah, lad. Bernardo, shoot! Oh, blocked. I don't know. When was the last direct free kick? Oh, great save from the keeper. Nico Gonzalez shot deflected, but keeper saved it with his feet. That was moving all over the place. It was a really good save. Ah, oh, is that not going in either? Reinders shot blocked as well. Thought it was going in. Deflected wide. No, mental few moments there. We've had so many chances in this. It's been easy, to be honest. Jordan, it's been pretty even, to be honest, mate. It feels even to me. I agree, Sean. Big fan of the amount of shots today. A lot of players are just shooting today, aren't they? It feels intentional, doesn't it? Like, players are shooting way more today. Like, the amount of shots that come from far out as well. Good, let them do it. If I was Guardiola, I would give them a reasonable license just to express themselves. Just go for it, man. Just, like, shoot. Like, for confident players, you have to let them express themselves, don't you, if you want confident players? I know occasionally you'll see shots that I think like we could have passed it, but yeah. Haaland's had, what, a couple of headers, maybe? Oh, I'll be able to tell you right now. Look, there we go. 0 shots for Haaland today. And we've had 13 shots and none of them from Haaland. That must be a record for a City. Like, I've got a feeling every attacking player's had a shot other than maybe Doku. So Phil's definitely had shots, obviously scored. Doku's had no shots, yeah. Nico's had 2 shots blocked. Reiner's had a couple shots. Bernardo Silva's had a couple of shots, I think. He had 1 shot. Come on, Doku. Oh, I thought that was in. It comes off. Oh, right, he's got to do better than there. Doku's done really well there. It's gone off his shoulder. It's hit his shoulder, O'Reilly. There we go, half time. That'll do, won't it? That's a decent half football for Man City. Half time, City 2-0 up. It could have been more, if you're being honest. It's been relentless from City. Let me know your half time thoughts. Give me your rating out of 10 for that. Who your standouts have been. Rating out of 10 and best play so far. Let me just quickly do the video share on Twitter, then I'll be with you again. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I thought that was good. It was comfortable. We were easily the better side there. I'm not going to say it was like special or anything like that, but yeah, we were good. We were aggressive. We went for it. We had an awful lot of shots, and yeah, it was a good half. No caution. So I'll run through the stats to give you the overview of the game so far. 67% possession, XG of 2.31, 14 shots on goal, 3 big chances created, 7 corner kicks, 351 passes. We've gone for it today. The players have been pulling the shots. I don't know if they had a shot on goal, Leeds. You've had 1 shot, haven't they? Which 2 shots. Yeah, it's been a 6.5, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, I would say. I think 7's good. Yeah, good. 7 to me is good, and I think that's why it's been a good half of football. Like 6 out of 10 to me, 5 out of 10 to me is average. 6 out of 10 is decent, and 7 out of 10 is good. And I think good is just about covers it. 8 out of 10, very good. 9 out of 10, excellent. 10 out of 10, world class. So I'll go for 7 out of 10, which I think has been a good half. Hasn't been absurd, hasn't been insanely good or anything like that, but it's been a good performance so far. City have been aggressive from the first minute to last. Well, Song's 4K said absurd to allow the second goal destruction on the goalkeeper. For what it's worth, mate, we've had loads of those things happen to City. They've all gone for the opposite team, so it's consistent at least there for us. I don't know what the rules are either anymore, but Arsenal do it every single fucking week and get goals from it. Yeah, Newcastle did it to us and got a goal as well. Everyone does it against us, so I don't really know. I don't know, but either way, it's gone against us multiple times, so it's gone for us there, so I'm not going to complain too much. I mean, yeah. There's not a lot in it. So yeah, either way, obviously let's talk about the start. Very early, a wonderful goal from Phil Foden. I enjoyed the aggression of City coming out of the blocks here. It was a nice drilled pass from José Guardiola out to Núñez, who played a 1-2 with Bernardo. Cut the ball back to Phil. Really good finish from Phil Foden. Opened his body up, and it's nice to see as well. A goal scorer today that isn't Erling Haaland. Two goal scorers that aren't Haaland. Vardiol and Foden, two people capable of scoring goals, have scored goals today. Vardiol scored plenty before. Foden, we know, is a great goal scorer when he's on form. A lovely finish. Yeah, we needed that. It's a really good start. The second goal, of course, from a corner. We nearly scored prior to that. Vardiol actually won the header. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know how he headed it back to Foden, who drilled the shot on goal. But the following corner, O'Reilly won it, but it fell to Vardiol, who tapped it in. There was some talk about Bernardo obstructing the goalkeeper. I don't really know where it stands anymore. Look, as someone said in the chat there, Sean said in the chat, against Bournemouth, the goal was given. He got shoved against Newcastle down the goal was given. If that's the way they're going to do it, fine. We have to be consistent, of course. So I don't know what the rules are anymore either. Yeah, I think it's been a good first 45 either way. The defenders are glued to Haaland, you're right. And Leeds are crap. You're also right as well, Brian. They are crap. But you can only beat what's in front of you. And look, I want City to come out in the second half and grab another 2 or 3 goals. I know it sounds really greedy, but I do think City today is the kind of performance where rack up those goals. And the goals, ideally, for other people. And I think, to me, it's very obvious. Very obvious that we've seen City just pulling the trigger today. I think the rest got the message, because Pep was talking about the players not trying. And he didn't mean not trying in the sense of not working, not trying to affect the game, which is a different thing entirely. That's a mentality thing. And today, everyone's shooting. We're seeing players just pull the trigger near the area. We're seeing people shoot first time on the volley, backing themselves. And when I think even Ruben Diaz tried a 20-yard half volley on his left foot, which was ridiculous and terrible. But as I was saying during the first half, if you want to live by the sword, you got to die by the sword. So you can't tell the players to be more confident and try, then say, no, you can't shoot from far out. If the players want to shoot from far out, trust their instincts. If we are shot shy and players aren't scoring goals, they are already incredibly ingrained in the possession mentality. It's second nature for them. You don't have to teach them to do that anymore. So at this point, I'd be teaching them how to score goals or shoot. I'd be like, no. You know what? Doing that. You know what to do with that stuff. Just trust your instincts. You're great players, and you don't need me to tell you when to shoot. Just shoot. If you want to shoot, shoot. Because they're not going to shoot ridiculously, are they? It's not going to Diaz isn't going to line up 40-yarders every few seconds. He's not stupid. So it's not patronising at all to say, I trust you to know when to shoot. If you feel like you want to shoot, go for it. They're smart footballers, and they'll take the right call more often than not. So I think that's the best way to do it, is to go the other way, the extreme, and tell them to trust their instincts a little bit more. And we've seen that today. I liked Phil shooting from the ball, came back to him from the corner. It was a great shot as well. Unbelievable save from the keeper, because that was going in. I think Diaz has been underrated this season. I agree, Salman. Yeah, I think he has. I think Diaz has had a good season. He stepped up this season. Yeah, absolutely, Taylor. That's what I'm saying. If he was shooting every 10 minutes from long range, that's when you have a conversation. But him feeling that he wants to get a shot away, billion%. Let players be players. You let footballers be footballers. The most important thing in football is goals. And look, if you're defending really well, if you're stopping Leeds getting chances, they're so deep, then let the players shoot. That could have been 3 or 4-0, couldn't it? There was a few really good last ditch bits of defending from Leeds. I've got a few blocks that essentially stopped tap-ins, which would have made it 3 or 4-0. And at that point, what more can you ask for in 45 minutes of football? I think City have been good in this half. The task today was score a bunch of goals, get a lot of shots, and hopefully, you take those shots, you win the lottery. What time is Chelsea on, by the way? Yeah, Ribombi teacher said a lot of them will do it instinctively too. We just need to give them the agency and confidence to take those plays. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Pep spent a couple of days saying, I tell you what, lads, just fucking go for it, man. Shoot. Tomorrow for half 4. Okay. I'm miles out the loop, sorry, because I've been on family duties until kick-off, literally. Let's have a look at the games for this weekend. So, currently Brentford, Burnley 0-0. Sunderland currently losing to... Come on, Sunderland. My mate's a Sunderland fan, so I'm all for Sunderland this season. Who else today? Everton, Newcastle. That'd be a good game, actually, I reckon, that one. Chelsea, Arsenal tomorrow. My wife's at a garden centre with the kids, and she's sending me photos of them with Santa. Oh, I'm so jealous. Cute though, I'm happy for him. But I want to be there too. I want to be here with you guys, but also, like, it's like, you know, I it's weird, but Reem was wearing last season, you know, the away kit, last season's away kit. It's the next to see the 98-99 one. So it's so cute. Anyway, we generated the most XG in the first half this season. What, as in for Man City, John, or just in general? But that is ridiculous. I mean, what's the XG for that game? 2.31 is incredibly high for 45 minutes of football, to be fair. That's probably like what of any team in the league, surely. Because I wouldn't be surprised if that's the Premier League record this season. Because that is an absurd amount of XG. You know how XG works. Of a Prem side this season. Well, what more can you ask for that? Where did you see that? Can I borrow that, John, for Twitter? I'm going to borrow that for Twitter, mate. The highest XG, 2.31. Did you see that online as well? That's a really good stat, mate. I like it. I see you actually just posted it. Okay, I like that. Let me find it. I want to crack on in the second half as well. Well, yeah, they got the message, didn't they? They got the message about being brave. Good. That's what I want to see. But I want City to win the League Cup. They're not really care. I want City to win everything. Absolutely everything. I fucking love the League Cup. Unironically love the League Cup. I've had some of the best days of my life as a football fan at the League Cup final. I want City to win every competition. I mean, winning a trophy of any stature is an honour. You know, all the domestic trophies are important, in my opinion. I truly believe that. I think winning the Carabao Cup in late February, early March, or whatever, is so good for the momentum of the side. I think winning is addictive, and I think the mentality you get from celebrating a trophy together mid-season is great. Your Arsenal friend said League Cup means nothing. What? I mean, what would your Arsenal friend know about fucking trophies, mate? Like, right now, Arsenal have done nothing for years. Great sides win it all. No, I love the League Cup. I think it's an incredible motivator to win something, then go and win more. You go to Wembley, you win a trophy. And tell me that doesn't motivate you to do it again 2 months later. Of course it does. Of course it does. We can't be silly about this. They might do something this year, yeah, but an Arsenal fan right now can't tell you what a trophy means. They've not seen trophies for years, mate. So right now, an Arsenal fan cannot tell you what a trophy's worth. They can't. By the way, if you're watching this, give the video a like. Please subscribe if you're new. It massively is appreciated. Arsenal probably win the league this year. Then they could talk about trophies. But the idea that the Carabao Cup means nothing is bullshit, mate. They're only saying that to defend themselves because they've not won anything for ages. I think Arsenal will go far and win something this year. They look really good. They're also motivated by failure. Sheza, I mean this in the nicest way possible. I hope we utterly destroy you, mate. We need it. And look, Leeds, I don't think you're away at the Etihad's going to dictate your season, but I think City, as a City fan, mate, I hope we don't go easy on you. I hope we score 7 more goals in the second half. Better than 0 trophies every season. Absolutely, Jerry. Trophies are trophies, mate. And I know a lot of people watching this probably won't get to go to Wembley, but like going to Wembley is an awful lot of fun. It's great. Steve, how does it feel to be a mini celebrity? So if there's A-list, B-list, C-list, like I don't think 26 letters covers it. Like what's below Z-list? I mean, if you a few City fans will say hello to me in the street, and it's nice. Like that's nice. It's very nice. It is nice to be when people say hello. Let's go. Do you know what everyone says? Some of you probably even said hello to me. Stay watch your videos, mate. They're good. Thanks. Keep up the good work. And I go, cheers. Then we have a chat about City and we move on. I really like it. It's lovely. It's lovely. It's like the. Yeah, I mean the punctuation list. Yeah, I'm probably like a semicolon, level celebrity. Maybe an apostrophe. No, the apostrophe is too high. What's the apostrophe is the biggest? No. What's the ranking of punctuation? Full stop, obviously. Full stop is the highest ranking one. A comma after that is the next one. Then question mark. Then an exclamation mark. Then probably colon. Yeah, probably I'll say like semicolon punctuation. Apostrophe. Yeah, as a City fan, I've got to be apostrophe, actually. An asterisk, sorry. Asterisk, not apostrophe. An asterisk. I'll be an asterisk. Asterisk level celebrity. So that's what, about 35th or something like that? I'll take that. It's on about... no, I mean, E-list is not even close, Taylor. We're on about like scope and like... Goldbridge is not even close to C-list, mate. Goldbridge, you're on about YouTube football stuff, but like 99.99999% of the world don't know him. A-list celebrity is fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, Ronaldo, people that you would recognise anywhere in the world. C-list is still like Hollywood actors, but the ones that aren't, that you would still most people wouldn't recognise. And like a supporting actor in a big film. They're still like C-list because people won't most recognise them. Like people like Goldbridge and YouTubers, they are way down the alphabet, mate. Way down the alphabet. Like A-listers are ones that most people in the world recognise. B-listers are like, you know who'd be a B-lister? I've forgotten a name. A B-lister would be. The C-lister would be like. B-lister would be like Daisy Ridley, who played in the thingy from the Star Wars films. She'd be like a C-lister or a B-lister. A D-lister would be like someone from Bridgerton. And an E-lister would be someone from Coronation Street, maybe. But then that's an E-list in the UK. In India, they'd be an X-lister. You know what I mean? It's all contextual to where you are, isn't it? So. I don't know what I'm on about. There's a good chance, though, more people might know me in India than a Coronation Street person because football is bigger than Coronation Street in India. You know what I'm saying? So, you never know. Right, second half's underway anyway. Waffling here. Shia LaBeouf. I mean, he's like a B-lister, isn't he, Shia LaBeouf? But now in 2025, like a C-lister maybe? B-lister? Bring Natalie party. I think Natalie's busy, mate. But I'll ask her if she wants to come for a podcast one day. You denied that you resemble Michael Carrick. I forgot about that. That's a weird accusation. Do I look anything like Michael Carrick? No, not even close. Bernardo Silva, I can see a slight Bernardo Silva relevance, but I am taller and I would argue slightly more handsome than Bernardo Silva. There we go. Holland in behind. Oh, I couldn't get a shot. Is that arrogant to say that? I think I'm slightly better looking than Bernardo Silva. I am taller as well. I could be his older brother. No one's watching Coronation Street in India, mate. It's an incredibly northern thing, surely. I'm not having that in Mumbai. Everyone's watching fucking Coronation Street, mate. No chance. I just disagree entirely. And they got ITV player up there. No one's watching Coronation Street outside the UK. Maybe I'm wrong there, but I would love to have it proven. Anyway, on the way. Come on, City. We're waffling here. The Rock's an A-lister. Dwayne Johnson. Of course he is. Absolutely. They're all on the VPNs for Coronation Street, yeah. I'm sure they are. Oh, Donnarumma's flapping there, mate. You got away with that. Got away with that, Donnarumma. He's a bit flappy every now and then, Donnarumma, isn't he? He's brilliant, but he's flappy. I love the idea that Arjun in Mumbai has got a VPN out to watch Coronation Street. I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. Sorry. Corrie's big in Canada. Is it big in Canada, or is it like a subsect of like Anglophiles? Is it really big in Canada? You know what I mean? Like big or a surprising small cult following? He is a bit flappy, isn't he, Donnarumma? He scares me a bit. Prime time slot? What broadcaster was it though? Was it a big one or a small one? Anyway, City, come on. Oh, sloppy from Nunes. He's got to be off. Oh, fuck off, City, man. What was that? That is ridiculous. It's 2-1. Who said Calvert-Lewin's on the not scoring? Who said that at half time? That is so sloppy, City. Oh, what is Nunes gives it away so sloppily? He's onside, Calvert-Lewin. Jesus Christ, City. Nunes has had a fucking mare there. I want to defend Nunes, but he's got that in him, hasn't he? What is he doing there? Nunes as well. Giving it straight to Calvert-Lewin. What is he doing? Why does he give it straight to Lewin? Look. I know I'm not allowed to criticise Nunes. Because it undermines his progress, doesn't it? Like, I don't want to criticise him, but it's like it undermines his progress. Like, what's he doing, man? It's so stupid. It's unbelievably dumb. Like, he's got better, and like, but he has those moments where you're like, what the fuck are you doing there, man? It's like, all that's on Núñez, the whole lot of it, unfortunately. Just fucking clear the ball, lads. Núñez scares me because I think he'd do that in a final. That's what scares me. We were overdue during Núñez brain fart. It's been a while. Guardiola does do well and he takes off. I mean, I agree. It's not Guardiola at all. He's on Núñez, unfortunately. Wolo Wizard says he allowed a mistake once in a while. My argument against that is when Núñez makes a mistake, they are particularly egregious, stupid, like, you know what I mean? They are beyond dumb. Like, he goes and does something mental dumb. Well, Haaland's, yeah, someone said, assuming because Haaland made the same mistake Núñez made, I'm sure you wouldn't be costing him. Because Haaland is unequivocally a world-class player who does genius things on a regular, who's broke every goal-scoring record I've ever seen. Of course I wouldn't. But we're not on about a genius, world-class, proven world-class player who does things on another. We're on about a guy who's getting better, but, you know, like, who also Haaland hasn't done that. Who doesn't do that regularly. And like, what a weird... Yeah, but if the greatest forward you've ever seen did that, would you criticise him? I was like, oh, but what about the good fullback who does it pretty regularly? There's a stupid equivalence. Come on, man. Call a spade a spade. He's a good player, but he has these moments. Haaland's missing sitters is not giving away a goal like that. It's not totally even close to the same. Come on, mate. Jesus Christ. You think missing a sitter is the same as that? Oh, what was he doing, man? The worry, I guess, the reason I worry about Núñez is because I just worry that can we rely on him in a big game? That's where you worry at. You just worry about reliability, don't you? Yeah, Núñez is the right backs, while Haaland is the strikers. Yeah, we're not about fucking Hakimi here, are we, or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, I'd forget if it was Hakimi, you'd be like, okay, he's sort of worth it because he's a genius fullback. We're not. We're on about, you know, it's not the same, is it? Equivalent. Not Dani Alves here. He made a mistake for once. And you go, fair enough. He's Dani Alves. I literally was just talking about Donnarumma flapping a few minutes ago, mate. Are you fucking idiot? And let's be honest, Donnarumma is also not Núñez. Yeah, one thing I will say about Núñez is they've got less frequent. I'm an idiot for calling you an idiot. I mean, well, don't say stupid things, mate. And then you paired Haaland to Núñez. You're a fucking idiot. No offense. Genuinely, no offense. I'm for sure you're a nice person, but it doesn't mean you're not an idiot. If you compare Haaland to Nunes, you're an idiot. Like, anyone who compares Haaland to Nunes is an idiot. I'm sure you're not an idiot in the sense of, like, actually stupid. But in terms of football opinions, you're an idiot. Like, no offense. I mean, truly no offense. But you can't compare Haaland and Nunes and be taken seriously. Because Haaland, you're a fucking moron. No, I'm not. You are. I mean that with true respect. Like, you compare Nunes to Haaland. It's what idiots do. Don't say idiotic things and you won't be called an idiot. It's not complicated, fact checker. You can't be called fact checker and then compare Nunes to Haaland. That's an oxymoron, mate. So, if you don't get it, you don't get it. It's fair enough. You judge all the players the same, so you think Nunes is as good as Haaland then? Is that what you're saying? You think... Right, okay. He's rage baiting. Maybe it's his parents. Maybe it is just, maybe I'm being rage baiting. No, for what it's worth, I enjoy a good rant. Don't worry, I'm not bothered. I'm not actually bothered. So Donnarumma injured. John, don't worry, mate. I quite enjoy a rant every now and then. I don't even mean an offence, fact check. I'm sure you're a lovely person, but I'd have to respect your football opinions. It's okay. No, I think Trafford's good enough. I really rate Trafford. All I do is slander players you don't like and protect your fave. Right, I'm going. Look, that's fucking bullshit, mate. So like, I'm blocking you for that because that's anyone knows. Like, I am incredibly fair to all players. I am incredibly fair. I don't care who plays. I don't have favourite players. I do not have. I don't literally have favourite players. Maybe De Bruyne was, but even then, De Bruyne, I said last season didn't deserve to be in the team and probably should have left. So. I literally don't have favourite players. I don't do favourite players because I'm not a child. No offence to anyone who has favourite players, but I don't. Do my favourite player is anyone who plays for Man City. That's it. Do you know what? I'm not going to block you. I'm just going to let you get angry and keep commenting and supporting my videos. Thank you. I've got to ignore your comments from this moment on, though. But I don't do favourite players. I just want Man City to win. I have done videos this season praising Nunes' development and being incredibly positive. Actual videos where he's been like the title. So like, Savino's my favourite player. You're right, John. Savino is my favourite player. I actually think Savino's the best player Manchester City have got, and I think everyone is wrong. Nico did really well there. Get a grip, City. Anyway, second half's been abysmal so far. Yeah, second half's been a disaster so far, hasn't it? There we go. That a single shot. Look at that second half so far. What a shithole of a second half. Like, what are we playing at? Doku just runs into the fullback. Oh, I'd love Rodri back. Yeah, I mean, there's the stats for you second half so far. As you see there, no shots. Leeds have had 3 shots and 1 big chance. The first half, look at that. Ridiculous. Abysmal. I'll only show you the second half of stats for now because I think they paint a fairer picture. No, I presume Leeds have made some changes. Smarter minds than me will notice that. But they can't be that effective against us. Like, Phil tries to make a Reinders pass, but doesn't, make it. No, I wouldn't say Bonnie had a better spell. City. Savino actually had quite a few assists last season, don't forget. Savino was decent last season. Not great, but he was decent. Boney just never really connected at all, did he? I'm not just saying this to pick on Nunes, I promise you. I have nothing against him. But his particular brand of mistake is very like, his composure. It's like, and I mean this I mean this actually in a fair way to him. They come from, in my opinion, those mistakes come from sort of, I guess, a lack of understanding of the role, really. Like, you can tell he's not a natural defender. You can tell it takes him being 100% switched on at all times to fulfill that role. When he does, he's done a good job recently. He has. He's a good player. But he's going to have those moments where he acts like a midfielder who's probably more attack-minded than a defender who's played that position all his life. And that's not his fault, Those mistakes are going to be there. And because the mistakes they're quite aggressive mistakes, if you know what I mean by that. Like, there's like he has a proper head loss moment where he just does stupid things back to back. And they feel symptomatic, I guess, of a lack of familiarity with the role as opposed to, they feel like it's just something he can't necessarily. I just don't think he like that when he should just clear that. It's not his instinct because he's not a defender, and I think this is where they're very anyone can misplace a pass or anyone can just get caught. But I feel like those two things back to back are it's like panic station stuff, which comes from, in my opinion, someone who's just not used to doing that as much as maybe someone who's done it for 20 years of their life as a footballer. It's not like, it's sort of like fake it till you make it kind of thing, and you fake it really well, but occasionally you'll do stuff and go, that guy clearly isn't that. You know what I mean? Like, he is. It's almost like you can't really hide the fact that he's in a different role, and I think it's why Fabian Delph couldn't carry it on for ages. It's why Zinchenko couldn't carry it on for ages as a great left back. It's why, Zinchenko couldn't. It's why a lot of people can't do it. It's like, because you can only pretend you are that position for so long, I think, before. We've given a penalty away. No, they're giving a goal kick. What have they given? He's giving a penalty away. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. That is terrible, Josko. Fuck me. That is just dreadful. That is fucking dreadful. What are you doing, Josko, mate? That is just dumb. That's not what serious players do. That is so fucking dumb, man. It's unbelievably dumb. It's just so unnecessary. Like, you gotta fucking... Like, how do you not touch the ball there? It was just stupid. It was just stupid from Vardiel. And I wish he'd cut... He has mistakes in him as well, Vardiel. And he needs to cut them out. You kept me when there's another player. Have you not just listened to anything I've just said for the past minute, Facts Checker? Just calling out fucking Vardiel for it. Are you fucking deaf? Two-all. He saved it as well, Donnarumma. He's fucking got the rebound. Jesus fucking Christ. Unbelievably shit. Vardy, man, that's not serious. It's just not serious at all. It's just embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. Like, it's just shambolic. There is no excuse for that. Like, utter head loss of a second half. It's just fucking idiotic nonsense. Cowardly. A cowardly second half of football. Vardy, man, you're not serious, Vardy. He has those fucking moments where he does stuff like that as well. How'd you go from that first half there to this second half? Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm furious. Oh, come on, City, man. Guardiola is an incredibly talented footballer, but he makes a lot of mistakes. He does. He does make a lot of mistakes, Guardiola. He's really talented. Like, he's so talented. I've changed the title, mate. Just got to refresh it. I can't believe how bad it's been. Fucking change this side, man. No, you're right, Aspie. It won't be. It's not. We might go on to win it, but it's not acceptable. Might be a penalty there for City. Might be. Haaland should do better. Well, Docky's done really well there. Oh, it's nearly scrambled in. The keeper's nearly put it in. Docky's drilled it towards the goal, and it's not a penalty. You're right. I thought it was if on the first reaction. I didn't see a replay, obviously. No, Bernardo's dive there. It's not a penalty. I've already just seen the replay. Oh, pathetic. Come on, lads. Get on with it. I looked like they touched him, but they didn't. You're right. I didn't see it. It was a dive. Shirky coming on. Go on, Shirky. This is so fucking bad. This is unacceptably bad. I don't know what you're gonna do, Pep, about it, but Pep has to fucking light a fire under these somehow. I don't know how, but Like there is this is bollocking territory. Pep, like if Pep isn't destroying him after this, I don't know what you can do. It's unacceptable. It's absolutely unacceptable. I think I'm a very fair player, fair person. Like, but some things are just shockingly shit, and this second half's been one of them. Oh, lucky Shecky. I don't know, X Tom, T Tom, Enrique, Vinny. I don't fucking know, mate. Really worrying shit, this though. This and the thing is, we can unequivocally say that this isn't a fitness or injury thing. These players are all reasonably young and rested. It's entirely on the players. It's not a fitness or injury thing. This is like not at all. This is just not good enough thing. It's just fucking shit, isn't it? This is not the rest. They're not overtired. They've been at home since midweek. They haven't travelled anywhere. They've had 3 days between the last game Tuesday. Most of these players didn't play. There is no excuse for this. There's absolutely no excuse for this. And look, Pep will get questioned as the manager of these players if he can't motivate them. Absolutely. And look, but you can't just entirely blame the players. Like Pep is responsible for making these players. Look, I think Pep's been very nice and soft and gentle with these players. He's got to bang some fucking heads together. He has to. He absolutely has to. Like Guardiola should not be starting this next game if he's going to make that mistake. It should be Diaz and fucking Kusanov. Absolutely. Like there is no way Guardiola should start the next game after that. I know that sounds mental to say that, but he shouldn't. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like Kusanov, he should be sat on the bench with Kusanov playing. Like some of these players have got it too fucking easy. They know they're in the team. Like Pep needs to be banging some heads together. I understand maybe don't try anyone, but some players have to be out of the team. I don't know if Pep's gone soft with these players or something, but nice ball from Gonzalez. Unlucky. We'll keep switching up, Tom, until you find a winning 11. But like Vardiol, has to be sat on the bench after this. Like, the players either aren't. It's never down to one thing. Like, it's on the manager's job to make them believe. These players are talented. They're better than Leeds. I'll give you that some of these players aren't killers, aren't probably fucking league winners, but they're better than fucking Leeds United. They're not championship players. This collection of players is better than a team that's come up from the championship at home 2-0 up. That at some point is a little bit on the manager, unfortunately. It is. And you know I'm not wrong with that. Like, these players, it's on Pep's job to make these players fucking control the game 2-0 up at Leeds. Like, these aren't shit footballers. They may not have the mentality, but that's on them. But these, they have to do better than that, man. They have to do better than this. It's embarrassing. It's abysmal. It's abysmal. This is Leeds. It's not fucking Newcastle. Are you understanding it's Bournemouth a better side? Don't give the penalty away. Played Haaland. Like, if they see the... Sunderland currently 1 point behind us, right? Okay. Oh, who cares about a title race right now, Dark? Thanks for the super chat, mate, but we're not getting a title race. Super chat. So yeah, Dark, thanks for the super chat, mate. Says lose this game, title race is over for sure. I don't think we're going to win the league anyway. I think we're not good enough to win the league this year. We're too up and down. I think we do have talent, but we're obviously not consistent or serious enough to win the league. Arsenal are miles better than us. Thanks for the super chat, though, mate. Massively appreciated. You can't be this shit against Leeds at home, expect to win the title. Vasco Historia said, this is it, unless much changes to the match against Madrid, we're going to get absolutely humiliated at the Bernabeu. The rebuild is subpar at best. Like, right now, it's hard to... Yeah, I haven't got the energy to muster up an argument against that. I am worried. I think we've signed some talented players, but I'm worried that we haven't signed the right mentality of players. Mentality is everything, and some of these players are not mentality monsters, are they? Where's the fucking ego? Where's the arrogance? Where's the... These players aren't offended to be conceded against. They're upset. They're feeling sorry for themselves. They're not offended. They're not fucking aggressively going at him to try and fix it, are they? Thanks to the super chats, guys. Massively appreciated. This is so shit, man. This is embarrassing. Fucking hell, Donnarumma. What are you doing, mate? Marmouche coming on for 5 minutes. Cool. Marmouche has to start as well. He's starting the next game. I can't believe how good that first half was to this. Oh, Haaland's got on the head of it. Yeah, he's not getting into that. No, it doesn't matter if you find a winner. It doesn't matter. Damage is done. Irrelevant if we find a winner here. There's no way that we come away. A winner is not a positive here. Like, it does. The winner here is irrelevant. It was nice, but like, winner doesn't even change anything. Go on, Marmouche. You got 2 minutes, mate. Ah, Marmouche, right, the keeper. Dockie's picked up Marmouche with a header. About 10 yards out. It's not an easy one, but straight at the keeper. He's done alright to get some decent pace on it. Can't imagine Marmouche is much of a headerer. I mean, he's never going to score that, you know, Marmouche's header. Nah, Doku, man. It's desperate, that. Fucking Doku looked desperate there. $10 minutes. 10 fucking minutes. 10 minutes. That's good, isn't it? Plenty of time there. 10 minutes. We can do something with this. We can do something with 10 minutes. We can do something. Come on, City. 10 minutes is a long time. Shirky on the ball. Go on, Phil. Go on, Phil. Yes! There we go! Phil Foden, you beautiful man. This been fucking terrible, but that was fucking beautiful. You're not forgiven. You're not forgiven, C. But you're not forgiven. But I fucking love you. Oh. Come on, Phil. That is what big players do, by the way. Phil fucking Foden. He stepped up there. He stepped up there. Played Phil, you fucking beautiful man. Foden stepped up. Foden stepped up. Good on you, lad. That's what fucking leaders do. Oh, brilliant, Phil. Brilliant, Phil. Oh, love you, Phil Foden. That's brilliant. That's brilliant, that. It's brilliant. Oh. Oh. For me, that felt good. They are not forgiven for the second half, but that is that is let off the hook territory. Oh my god, they nearly went up the end and scored anyway. Oh, Phil, you beautiful man. Football's mental. Oh, I hate it. Oh, fucking, just nearly fucked it up again in the end. Like, we nearly fucking give a... Oh, even then, just nearly fucked it up. Oh, big stuff from Phil there. By the way, I mean, and this is not an agenda thing, but like Nunes should have been subbed off for confidence because he looks like so lost out there. Like his head's gone. Like, he should have been Kusanov on. Great goal from Foden, by the way. Footwork, composure, finish. Like, agile, dynamic, wanted it. Great goal from Phil. Shaky assist too. Vasco Historia says, by the way, mate, look a lot like Graham Coxon. That's a throwback. Reasonably see it. I don't think it's... I think you're on about the glasses, aren't you, really, mate? Graham Coxon, that's not a name I've heard for a long time. Semi-see it, mate. I quite liked his solo stuff at one point, actually, but thank you. Bullshit freaking indeed. Stones on. Coxon's solo album was good. What was the song I really liked? Come on, City. No fake scores, guys. No, Stones is the right move because I think the maturity and just, you know, shore it up a little bit. You're not trying to score another here, are you? Let's be honest. Fuck off, City. Nah, no foul there, mate. Don't give me that bullshit. 3-4 minutes left. We got to hold on to this. There's nothing in that Nunes there. He's just ran into Nunes. Is it Fulham next, I think? Is it Fulham next? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's Fulham away. Yeah, I'm not confident about Fulham away, to be honest with you. How are we penned back here against Leeds? How are we hanging on? The standards are in the mud, aren't they? Keep the ball, City. You're welcome, Odin, mate. Lucky City today. Lucky City. Incredibly lucky. Come on, City. I don't think they did, we the people. I think the City Leeds have been bang average, John. I think City have let them be decent. Haaland's form's dipped, hasn't it? We're at 100 minutes. Like, my video's gone off. I haven't got any timing that goes past this point. Oh, City. Come on, man. Just hold out. There we go. We fucking won finally. That was been that's been a shocker of a game, a weird game, a strange game. We've won. Alex Anderson will be completely fine. Tactical change from Leeds. You got to handle it, mate. Like, people have been changing tactics against us for years, and we blitzed them anyway. Like, that was first half great, second half utterly abysmal, and we've got out of jail there. Thanks to all watching this. Enjoy who watched it. I massively appreciate it. I'm going to go live the match reaction as soon as possible. Yeah, we got out of jail there. See you in a bit, guys. Thanks for watching. It's been great fun. I'll see you live in like 5 minutes. Bye bye.